3, 4, 1 ping. Oh my gosh, this is insanity.
Feels good.
10
Wait,
seconds
what?
remaining.
3 ping? Is that possible?
That's
5
what it says
seconds
on
remaining.
my A. I see literally 4. Nerfed idiot. I see 3.
Oh my god! Wow, they must have moved into the same
Radiant
building.
team pick.
You know, you
That's
get all
great.
the messed up names, so I don't know
Radiant
exactly who's
team
who,
first
but
turn
Yeah. Sarah, you
Like
have 170 ping. I have 128. Wow, not bad. I might come
Yeah.
play some games down here.
So what do we got? Earth Spirit into the Puck Phoenix. Double birds for Thunder Predator. This is a hero they like to flex. The Puck, I mean. Good
10
chance it'll be
seconds
Leo-style
remaining.
mid. I don't know if they'll flex it post-patch, Bowie. You were saying the other day you feel like the
5
support
seconds
Puck,
remaining.
not so hot.
Yeah, I think he got nerfed quite a bit. I also feel like he's more of a fairy than a bird, but I appreciate what you did there. Is Puck a fairy? He is, right?
Yeah,
Or,
fairy
I'm not even
dragon.
sure if he.
A fairy
okay.
dragon. Yeah, what the hell's
Yeah,
wrong
yeah.
with you? What do you mean, is Puck a fairy?
I don't know.
Is Phoenix a
I don't know that much
bird?
about.
Is Invoker an elf?
But yeah, I think Puck support was nerfed a lot. The cast range talent was removed.
10 seconds
Level 10.
remaining.
It just really feels like with the phase shift attack talent,
5
he's just
seconds
such a
remaining.
good core, right?
Infamous
Also, this
turn to
Morphling
ban.
ban, the first phase.
Radiant team ban.
That's I don't see that every day. We didn't see Morphling at all, so I'm surprised it gets first phase ban like this.
Maybe just some
Invoker.
respect for the hero. Also, I think that hero is still a little underutilized. It should. I don't know. That hero's been
Morphling?
broken actually forever.
10 seconds remaining.
Maybe the nerf is enough, but I still don't think it's enough.
I mean, I was
Personally.
actually
Seconds
testing
remaining.
Morphling, and you don't spend as much mana as you think you would. Like,
yeah, and we have the water rune anyway, and the best place to play morph anyway was mid, so I
Yeah.
don't think it's gonna matter.
well,
It's
they do get this
unstoppable.
Invoker anyway, so that's gonna be their mid hero probably. So especially since they took the Kunkka and the TA, the classic counters out.
So since we may have our mid heroes here in terms of the Puck and the Invoker, potentially, obviously the Puck has a lot of flexibility. Do you guys think that mid is in a good spot right now? After this doesn't have to be your ironclad forever reasoning, but what I'll say is that from the games we've been watching, both in this region and in others, it's starting to feel like unless it's a completely gross mismatch,
Infamous
the
turn to
lane
ban.
is kind of dull. Unless you move like a billion heroes mid. You know what I mean? Like, where's the 1v1
Radiant
aspect
team
anymore? Is it
ban.
just gone?
It does seem like most mid matchups rely heavily on the jungle and kind of just tolerate each other's presence. I'm
I feel
sort of
like
with
we
you
just
there.
ring a big dinner bell at the water rune marks and a bunch of supports show up and we have a little brawl and they all go away again.
Yeah, we've swung completely hard the
10
other way, where we
seconds
used to be so mad about the 4-minute flip. Someone's gonna get the rune, someone's going home
5
empty-handed,
seconds remaining.
and now it's almost like an armistice. Like, all right, we both get one. We'll fight a little bit. We're gonna go farm. I don't know. We got to see
Yeah.
how it evolves, though. Give it some time, buddy.
It's a little weird. I think
Curious your early impressions.
if they keep it that way, maybe what IceFrog will do is actually nerf bottle, maybe price or maybe the amount of heal it does per charge, so that you can't just go bot on every hero. You know, TAs are going bottle nowadays. That
Yeah,
was
that's a
definitely
problem.
something we wouldn't see. So maybe that's a way to kind of make this aspect a little better. They take the Jug, they take the Troll. A lot of carries out here. Bloodseeker's still up, though.
Ursa's still into with that Enrage versus the Puck. I think that's a very good counter.
Yeah, I think it's going to get banned right now, especially with the
Yeah.
Phoenix.
And the only thing is, wait,
TP.
why? Oh,
What?
man, I don't understand. Why did Infamous ban Jug? I guess they could have picked Jug first out of this phase. That must have been their assumption. Is that they might do the same thing with Ursa here. That might be why they're taking their time.
Radiant
We saw a
team
second
pick.
pick Jug earlier that worked really well.
Infamous turn to
I don't know.
Okay.
Jug is pretty damn good. Finally, a
I'm
Tide
picking
Hunter.
Ursa.
Yeah, they actually picked Tidehunter. All right,
Yeah.
for your Ursa game.
Now, are they holding up for the ultimate play where now they don't take the Ursa? Right here, right? You take your 5, and then you
10
see if you can
seconds
you can
remaining.
snag it as Thunder Predator.
They
I would be
certainly
very
have a
5
plan.
seconds remaining.
If Infamous doesn't get Ursa here,
So Veno and Viper are still in, though. Is this a debate? What's the classic thing, Trent? If we see it, they see it, right?
Well,
so
you
what's
can't play
Moose
Veno.
thinking right now?
At this point, I don't think you could play Viper though. True. But Viper versus Invoker with Exort being buffed again, it might be back to being Invoker favored,
Yeah.
especially with the water runes.
Yeah. You have so much damage. I think you just
And the Forge Spirits. Yeah, I bet that's actually Invoker favored again. I'd have to. I haven't seen it, but I remember when it used to be Invoker favored and thinking, what beats Viper? And the only answer was Exort Invoker, pretty much.
Yeah, you just
Yeah, I feel
do
you. It's,
so much damage.
I mean, is there anything else that absolutely cripples Ursa like those two? So again, this seems too obvious. Like Infamous
I
are
can tell
thinking
you
too right now.
The huge brain is Silencer.
Whoa.
Phoenix, Puck, and Tidehunter.
Whoa.
That's the Galaxy brain. But that takes a lot of intelligence, but that's what Silencer does.
I mean, yeah, that would be next level, man. If you snipe that one, you are just in the Dota zone today. They go for the lion. All right.
Okay.
Your Puck classic.
Thunder Predator have seen this one. They were at the major. They
Yeah.
understand what's coming when they pick Puck. They're not scared.
Right
Alright,
now,
now take
Moose
the
is
Ursa
like
for yourself.
silly Yugi.
Take it.
10
Silly
seconds
Yugi. You activated my trap card? Is that what you're going for?
Yes. Although I guess picking the Ursa would be the real trap card, but
I mean, I guess Lion is a slight counter to Ursa, right? You have the Hex, which is a silence, so you can't enrage out of that.
yeah,
I mean,
slight.
it's
Hex is good
it's
versus
okay.
Ursa.
Infamous
Yes.
Yeah.
Hex is good versus everyone, but
Oh.
And there's another. We saw this the other day, right? The fear trying to get rid
all
of
right.
any
So
saves.
now talk me out of picking Ursa for Infamous. I mean, for real,
Mm,
it's screaming at me,
I think
looks
it's
pretty
still
good.
Ursa.
10 seconds.
especially the
yeah,
other
I mean-
carries that are banned. Right? There's no Slark, no Troll, no Jug.
5 seconds remaining.
Because the thing they have now is they have Terrorized to knock you out of the Dream Coil, right? And also to cover the Phoenix Egg, which was the same combo we saw previously.
There it is.
And then
Yeah.
you just have to get the Enrage off before the Terrorize. That's the key thing.
Exactly.
But I mean,
It's
this
pretty
pick
easy.
again was super obvious.
Yes. So they must have like this big galaxy brain. I guess Terrorblade isn't that bad versus Ursa. I think the aspect of having the Sunder, super high armor.
10 seconds.
Maybe that's what they're going for. Minos played a lot of Terrorblade in the major.
5 seconds remaining.
You have like tons of reset. You have the regen from the bird. You have the saves from Willow. Might be enough to protect him.
And you can probably lane that fine with the Phoenix as well. I mean, we know that they love the 5 Phoenix.
Infamous
Thunder
turn
Predator.
to ban.
And yeah, they're just going to try and make sure that, I think it might be TB. The Timber Ban, at the same time, Phoenix obviously suffers versus the hero too. So they're just trying to think of what heroes could lane well versus Phoenix plus 1 hard carry.
Yeah. Okay, so they take the PA, huh? I guess it's pretty good versus Invoker Lion.
What's really good versus Phoenix in the offlane is probably position 3 Silencer.
10
God.
seconds
Stop.
remaining.
Whisper, where are you?
5 seconds remaining.
Made a hero list for this one. Wow, what are we taking for the position 1 on Thunder Predator?
It's
I guess-
Terrorblade, man. There's
Oh
way.
no. Don't do me like this, Bowie. You're probably right, but I hate it so much.
Why do you hate it? It's not bad. Terrorblade's okay.
I don't hate Terrorblade. I hate the 10th pick. We don't know what to pick. We can't get value out of it. Let's just default to
10
Terrorblade because he's the only
seconds
carry left. I think that is just not a game-winning strategy.
5 seconds.
Use your
Kind of
10th
like
pick.
the Enigma here, but I'm a little scared of the Ice Black Holes.
Oh.
As the Ollie Phoenix. Those were a little...
What about Underlord? I really like Underlord.
They just banned
disbanded.
him. You're
Fuck,
so
yeah.
smart, Tari.
Okay. thank you.
Okay.
Ooh, I don't think you can TB now.
I was gonna
TBPL
say Lesh, but then is it
actually
even good
open.
with the Earth Spirit lane though? Isn't that a problem? Don't they just pick a decent laner?
Okay, Spectre.
Select your
Okay.
heroes.
Huh.
All right.
So
Spec is
you're,
on the
you're
rise,
asking
man.
if Lasher Spirit is bad? Trent?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think you have the setup for the split earth. Yeah, their spirit rotates sometimes, but you're pretty fast, and especially now with the Spectre, I think the Shark can lane just fine.
I guess you're kind of locked in, but your other lanes are good, so it doesn't matter. That was my one
Yeah.
concern, is that you can't really rotate as the Earth Spirit, but
Look
yeah,
at this
why rotate
Invoker
then?
set. Look how dinky his hair looks without the Goku hair and those shoulders. It's absolutely absurd. What are those things made out of? How does he move? Anyway.
But I digress.
Do we believe in Thunder Predator? I'll be straight with it. It's a Leo style puck, so and a Frank Tidehunter. I think I'm in, boys. MJZ Phoenix. I mean, these are comfort picks deluxe. I think I got to lean on Thunder Predator here.
Yeah, I think Spectre's a top tier carry. Ursa is really rough, but they have so much kite on the Ursa that I think they're going to be able to just like waste the enrage and eventually just kill him.
If I took away the team names, I would pick Infamous, so I'm going to take Infamous. I think I like their heroes better. I think the Ursa pick was too good. They need to prove to me why they let that through, because I'm still on the Ursa hype train. So I think I'll go for Infamous.
Yeah, let's see if Frank can
like
get through this game without feeding too much against the Ursa. I think it's going to be hard for the Tide. I still don't really understand that sequence of picks.
I'm going to be honest. I feel like the lane is harder for the Ursa than you think it is. If Tide just goes Gush plus whatever, I think that Ursa suffers a little bit.
Aren't
all about
you
the
the
other
guy that told
players.
me playing Tidehunter in pubs is hard because people just pick Monkey King or Ursa or quote some dumb shit? Now we're doubling back the other way.
This is not a pub, dude.
Oh, okay. I see. So you're telling me in the hands of a skilled offlaner like Franklin here,
Yes.
he's going to be able to work the Tidehunter and min-max
Whoa,
a couple of these anchor smashes.
Are you good
Yes.
enough friends to use his full name? I didn't know. You guys
I don't know.
you guys hang out?
I threw it in the bottom of that Leo style or the Moose interview. Can I call him Franklin and Frankenstein? And he didn't respond. So I don't know. When he makes bad plays, that's where you got to throw in the Frankenstein. So with that
All right,
said,
Frankie.
all right, Gary, are you ready? Are you ready to hype up this game? Thunder Predator, Infamous. You got to pause to really let those pipes go, bud. Let's see it.
I've got a what? A pause? In my Dota 2 video game? Surely not,
No way,
Theeman.
in
What's
South
happening?
American DPC? No.
Amazing.
It's the first time
Right.
I'm seeing one.
So the panel a little bit maybe shocked, confused about that Ursa pick after, or rather letting the Ursa pick happen after the Tidehunter. How do you feel about that whole setup?
You know, it's still a fresh patch, so it hasn't even been a week yet. Or has it been a week? Okay, I have no idea. But
Time is difficult.
Ursa, yeah, time is very difficult. Now, when you're playing Dota every day or casting, like, everything just kind of blends in. So, maybe Thunder Predator, you know, they just came back from a major. They haven't been able to play that much. They're probably taking a break. You know, it's a lot, right? Traveling overseas, and you're stuck in a hotel room and all that jazz. So,
Especially
maybe
with
they
all, like
haven't really
COVID tests and
realized.
stuff like that.
Exactly. So maybe they haven't realized like how strong this Ursa hero really is at the moment, or maybe they just know something that we don't, Gary.
Maybe.
So we're just gonna have to wait and see.
It is Thunder
It's always
Predator, of
1 to
course.
2.
I guess the team we expect to come out on top in this series, but let's see how it all works out. There's Infamous facing off against them. We see this pretty classic ward situation, right?
To battle.
Everyone's got these wards around that bottom
Yep.
room spot.
So, this could be a big time engagement though. Both teams have 5 heroes on the bottom side. Actually, Ursa is starting to walk away. He's like, I'm not sure I want to have anything to do with this.
Ditching the engagement.
Yeah, Infamous do look much weaker as well. Like the Gosh is a huge factor on the level 1 rune
The
fight.
battle begins.
Yeah, they're just gonna back off, I think.
Thunder Predator make that move forward. And like you say, Infamous back up. Not wanting to fight into the brambles.
It would have been crazy if M&Z actually decided to dagger up the hill and go for the other bounty rune. They would have got 4. But they'll settle
would've
with
been
just
pretty-
3 here.
Just 3. That would have been pretty cool if he'd gone for that. But yeah, Mina was going to go down bottom with the MJZ Phoenix. They're going to be facing off against that Mariano Michael lane of Lesh and Earth Spirit. And there's off-lane Lesh with that tanky build, the auras, that hood, the mech, all that good stuff.
Yep.
It's been incredibly potent today.
Definitely. But Spectre, you know, one of the better heroes against Leshrac, can tank a lot of Lesh's damage. Probably will buy a Blade Mill as well. If the Leshrac pops the Edict and you haunt onto that, you can definitely kill him.
And probably just like a little ring of regen to sustain in lane if need be. Well, up at top, Moose is going to try and block up that creep camp, make sure Axel doesn't have any free pulls, and Tidehunter got a couple of those swipe stacks on him.
Damn,
have a
this
massive-
Lion with the triple Fairy Fires doing mad work onto Moose. Moose pretty much lost his entire HP pool just blocking that small camp. But he's got to do it. He's got to stop the Lion from pulling the lane back.
At the very least, contest it, yeah.
He's got the pull. Very nice play here from Axel.
Sure is. It does put Frank in an okay position now. It hits his level 2, so they can contest that pull. As we take a little look into mid. Puck there for Leo Style up against KXY Invoker. And starting off with Quas Wax, not going for the Exalt build, means Leo Style is going to have a pretty good early laning stage.
Yeah. Gary, I don't know why they gave the puck. Like, when I first saw this draft, Leo Styles' puck is insane. Like, this hero won a lot of games at the major. So, teams definitely try not to give him puck, or anybody puck for that matter. But Infamous, it looks like they're not afraid of it.
Not afraid or not respecting.
Yeah, it wasn't even first picked, right? It went right after.
Yeah, it's pretty early on. We'll see though. Maybe KXY can channel his inner PP. Get himself a godlike performance on this Invoker. Start roaming around, catching kills. For now, of course, just have to face off in that 1v1. Deal with the water runes and all that nonsense. And so far, I'm keeping my eyes on top. Like, Frank, he's not being pressured that much by the Ursa. Like, okay, Ursa's free farming, yes, but Frank is still getting a decent amount of CS and experience up here.
He is. Yeah, and just the moves and how he's managed to kind of slow down these pulls while the lane was pushing into Frank. If the lane was stuck on the top side, then that would cause a much bigger problem for Frank. But as the levels keep coming in, it's going to get harder. Frank 7, 8,
we see that.
9.
There's the clap.
Dead.
Swipes all stack up, and they might even be able to catch out Moose here. There's another Earth Spike ready for Axel. Ursa not going to give chase. He's too low and too afraid. Oh, he's given up on the creep wave. Now he wants to go back in. No, the Moose is out of mana, out of spells. You have the final touch to Angel for the double kill.
And salved right back up. Yeah, 2 salves ready to go. So the tie comes back up here. It's not like he has any significant advantage just by coming back with 4 resources.
Yeah, everybody's topped back up, and then down the bottom lane we can see that the Dire team a little worse for wear. They've burnt through the majority of their regen. Mariana going to have to salve while Earth Spirit gets back to base. So Phoenix and Spectre keeping themselves in contention in that lane pretty nicely. Phoenix even thinking about going for that bottom water rune. Could even go and steal the bounty. Doesn't want to. Wants to instead bodyguard the Spectre.
It's a very good point. When you're playing against Invoker, it's a very high chance that he will not be taking the bounty rune to refill his bottle. Other heroes who buy bottle will definitely be going there around 4-minute mark or before the 4-minute mark to pick up that rune that spawns at 3.
Do you maybe expect Mariano or someone else to buy a bottle? Like having an Invoker, like you say.
It's possible. Someone should have a bottle. It's very valuable, but I doubt they're going to end up doing it. It looks like Leshrak's plan is just to go the Arcane Boots into a Hood, Mech, Greaves, back into that Eternal Shroud.
Keep on tanking up. Don't slow down your build with a little bottle.
Or maybe even the Pipe this game against Puck and Dark Willow could be very valuable.
Absolutely could. Well, Leo style Puck getting close to that level 6. Not going to see that early rotation that we've seen a lot from these South American midders, like Invoker and Puck kind of burning through each other's regen pretty nicely. But the 6-minute rune, how big of a point is that going to be for Leo style if he gets it?
He needs it. He needs to get it in order to be able to rotate somewhere, especially if he can go bottom and try to get a kill on the Leshrak. Going top to try and kill Ursa is so much harder because Ursa always has the potential to turn the fight around, maybe even kill your Tidehunter. Things get really tricky, but killing the Leshrak, slowing him down from being able to take your bottom tower is a very big thing for Thunder Predator.
Yeah, Leo style. He's going to dodge away from the EMP.
Runes are coming in 10. Fight's going to break out soon.
Moose and Axel up at the top spot, looking to try and secure that rune for themselves. Bramble Maze thrown out. And there's the Invis rune for Leo style. Refills his bottle, allows the coil onto Lion now. Hex and KXY from the high ground with a cold snap, thinking about turning it back onto Puck. There's the Lion down, and a Phoenix dive in means KXY is now surrounded by 3. The Earth Spirit rolls back in towards the Puck. The kick there and no reveal means that KXY Invoker is out of there. Sentry was dropped under tower range. Oh, get denied out by Michael.
To get the kill onto the Lion. He did use coil though, so for 60 seconds he won't be having that. KXY, you know, playing with fire a little bit, going in there to try and help the Lion out. Phoenix was also on the way, but had that Ghost Walk ready to get away.
Every single tornado just being phase shifted by this puck. Yeah, drop the greetings.
Yeah.
Leo still
like, are you
knows
done?
He's in his head, but bottom lane, the Hex from Axiel. He's rotated onto the Spectre's lane, allowing Mariano with the 3 points in Edict to drop him with an inch of his life. But he dodges away from both stuns. Minos gets away from Split Earth and Earth Spike.
Yikes.
Little dancer while top lane. Moose and Frank. Oh, never mind. Angel's alright. He's a tanky bear.
Frank is also level 6 now. So that's going to make Angel feel a little bit antsy here.
Well,
Two
Axiel,
heroes just chilling.
Fairy Fire, one of the 3 started with, and now a roll in from the Earth Spirit. Minos, he's stuck around to try and kill off a creep camp, chasing up the high ground. They've been dived and held back by the Phoenix. And that salve
Top lane.
keeps the Spectre fine, while top lane, Angel, yet again, just walks it off.
Yeah, but 2 heroes sitting here is making Angel not be able to just freely farm. No one doesn't look like anyone's planning to go up there to help him either. Spectre, this build is very tanky. They got Phase Boots, Wand, Circlet, Fluffy Hat, going for the Falcon Blade. I like the Falcon Blade a lot on Spectre.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, massive item. Replacing that Ring of Aquila. Do you prefer this build, or what's the difference between this and that Blade Mail rush we saw from Spectres earlier?
Well, Blade Mail doesn't give you mana regen, or HP for that matter. It does help you farm in the jungle.
What's the kind of thought process, and why does Minos go for this instead of the Blade Mail?
I think it's just a preference thing in this situation. I mean, the Fluffy Hat gives you an instant boost in the lane. You also got that level 3 dispersion. You can bait a lot easier as well. Obviously, you won't be hitting your Blade Mail faster to be able to farm in the jungle faster, but your lane presence is just much better.
So extend that laning stage as best you can, but Minos, he's going to dip into jungle as we do watch Leo style now, making that first move up towards top. And with a Dream Coil ready, but Angel, he's just dancing around with moves there. And the puck is unable to connect onto the top lane, as they've also dragged it back and pulled with the Lion. Both these teams kind of vying for that opening into the side lanes where the carries are lurking. Like, Invoker was also kind of shifting towards bottom, wanting to maybe start off on Spectre. It was incredibly difficult. Top, Axel Lion walks through the brambles, straight out of the maze. He finds the exit, Anchor Smash. That's a lot of damage with the Cursed Crown and the Ravage now. Frank,
wow.
He throws it in for the Lion. The 2-man Tornado EMP though. KXY with the rotation allows the Ursa to clap forward, but gets caught up in a few of the brambles. And Frank,
KXY, he has a cold
6
snap.
wand charges. Oh, you're right. So he can't just wand and TP,
sad.
can he?
Yep.
Frank, he clarities, he wands, he anchor smashes, but there's the Ursa with a killing spree. Those level 4 Fury swipes.
Well, he had to drop the Ravage there to be able to kill the Lion, or the Lion was just going to walk away. And he really wanted that kill. It's an early kill, you know, you just throw it out. Doesn't really matter if it goes on cooldown at this stage in the game. But dying for it afterwards, that feels a little bad. And KXY is not done.
Yeah, he's going for this Dark Willow, who did take that double damage rune. Moose sitting at a decent amount of HP. Now Leo Stahl with a coil. Invoker and Earth Spirit caught up in it. Frank's here, but with no Ravage, just down to this Anchor Smash and Gush to try and bring down that Earth Spirit. And no reveal means KXY Ghost walks back to his side of the river. While Mariano did die down bottom lane, Theban.
Ooh. Well, that's good. I mean, this Leshrac was out-leveling the Spectre by a bit, and with that kill, now the Spectre is able to take over the Leshrac. Going for the Blade Mail next. This is a very farm Spectre now, Gary.
Oh yeah, 4,500 net worth. And top 4 cores sitting above 4,000 are all Radiant heroes. Ursa, though, Battle Fury not too far away, and he is the king.
It's interesting to see Thunder Predator like not moving too much from the laning stage. Like, it's still 11 minutes in, and it kind of feels like they're still playing the laning stage.
Yeah, it hasn't really broken down. What's that down to? Because we expect Puck and Invoker to be much more active in the side lanes usually.
Yeah, I mean, Puck
Like
tried.
this. Invoker. Oh, well, he tried.
Missed a
Misses the tornado. MJZ diving back in. Well, they poke, they prod, they run away.
Yeah, Haunt is ready. MNZ wants to go somewhere. Haunt onto mid.
Straight in with the coil onto Lion. Should be a freebie there as it snaps on Axel. Give it to the Spectre, the Fairy Fire, buying time and really annoying them, but it's still claimed.
That was kind of close. Puck wanted to give the kill to the Spectre. Lion had a magic stick and a Fairy Fire ready there. Like, oh, oops. And then they try to... They still end up getting the kill with the Dispersion in the end.
And he's got no more Fairy Fires. Started with 3. He's used them all.
Yeah, he's found very good value on this Lion so far.
Oh, look at Frank. He's not going for any tanky items. No Herd, not going into, the Morbid Mask or the Vlads. Straight into Blink on this Tidehunter. Indicative of them wanting just to kick into action early on.
It looks like he just kind of wants to get the dagger with his Ravage, just go onto a left track, get the Spectre to Haunt in, be the +1, get a kill, and just keep playing the game like that. Make the Puck constantly split push lanes. The Puck has gone for Boots of Travel. It's not a Witchblade build here. This will allow Leo style to just be anywhere on the map, constantly getting lanes out.
Dire's middle tower is under
Next, they're going to have these multiple global heroes. Spectre Horn, Boots of Travel Puck, and Blink Tide with maneuverability.
has fallen.
But as we always see, Lashrak takes that bottom tier 1 with ease. Phoenix tried the deny. Couldn't actually finish it off, and then TP's back home. Potentially smoke time. They've got Blink Ravage, they've got Supernova ready. Haunt, 90 seconds away, so no Minos available in this team fight. But they will smoke
Spectre
up with
has a
moves.
Blade Mail ready, Gary. 13 minutes in, face, Falcon Blade, Blade Mail spec.
Blade Mail's done?
Farm's gonna accelerate. Yep.
Dire's top tower
With a
is
chipped
under
vest as well?
Oh, that's
What
the
more
dream
could-
item for spec.
Radiant's
5
middle
HP
tower is
regen,
under attack.
30
huge.
damage, 20 damage to creeps. Whew, feels good.
Looks like they might find this Invoker,
Is
know.
under attack.
Yep.
Let's have a look.
He's
Reveal.
gonna be it.
Structures are
They have dust on the Dark Willow.
Just gonna
There's
ravage
the
him.
TP from the Puck. Blink Ravage. There's the dust. They catch out KXY. Obliterate him and then turn this into a tier 1. Convert
You
the
see,
kill into
no
objectives.
hesitation, Gary. He didn't wait for no dust into a gush. Maybe I can hold the Ravage or something like that. No, just boom, Blink Ravage, get the kill real quick, no shenanigans. So we can take this top tower easily, get that spell on cooldown.
And now a coil in mid. Straight onto that Earth Spirit. Lion trying to back him up. Hexing out moves. Lashrak puts his body in the way. So coil wasted a bit there by Leo style.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
But it really,
Okay.
really is Ravage is a killing cause. You see a core, you blink, you Ravage, you
Yep.
kill him.
Is under attack.
Exactly. And MNZ realizing that his teammates are going towards bottom, has to get out of top, feeling a little bit scared. He might die here. Oh,
That's a good dagger.
Yep,
That is a
good
really
star
nice
sense.
dagger.
Dire's top tower
He
is
felt
under
that
attack.
coming. Like this is just incredible. I can't believe he has he's flirted with death about 4 times already in this game, and he came out ahead every time.
He's still not as farmed as that Ursa though. It's definitely
No,
the,
he's not.
the incredibly scary force of Angel out there on the map with Blink Battle
Yep.
Fury 15 minutes in.
That's what I wanted to mention next, Gary. This Ursa is so scary, and I don't know if Spectre's gonna be enough to be able to deal with this hero. Like, he hasn't shown up into any team fights, and Thunder Predator have only been breaking even so far.
It's that kind of factor of not knowing, what the beast is going to bring, how much damage he's going to do. It could be an absolute surprise to everyone involved. I mean, me watching in particular.
Dire
Frank is going to sit in that mid lane. Halberd is queued up, so yeah, still not going for Hood or Mech or anything like that. Rolled upon by the Earth Spirit. EMP's there with a 2-man Earth Spike, catching the Phoenix. In fact, looks like Frank will walk it off as the Phoenix just hands his life over to the Dire team. Well, that mid tier 1 is defended as Leo style dives to Angel down bottom lane.
He used the orb. Okay. Damn. Angel with the Blink Dagger, making them place.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
They all tip him too. I think they all believe Leo Style is the tiltable one on Thunder Predator's team.
Oh yeah. Get under his skin.
Going straight to Roshan now.
And into Roshan with a
That's the
DD rune.
Alacrity.
Oh.
Yep.
Alacrity Ursa
Tower is under attack.
with an Aegis in his pockets. I mean, what is Thunder Predator going to do? They've got Haunt. They do have Blink Ravage. They've smoked across towards the pit. Axel's going to block them out. The scan is there. Focusing them forward with the Haunt into the pit. The Aegis claimed up by Angel. Spectre still trying to chase them back, and a good Ravage Supernova onto 4 of them with a Terrorize. The perfect execution of the team fight, but they've not killed anyone off just yet. The damage is still lacking. MNZ down. Angel with the Aegis and the Enrage moves forward onto Frank. DD Ursa. Say what you want, but this man is shredding through the Radiant team. Thunder Predator falling apart at the seams while Michael chases MJZ. Angel with another blink in a second could chase for more, and Thunder Predator just completely on the run.
Dude, like, Thunder Predator fought as perfectly as they possibly could with what they have, right? They used the Haunt, they tried to steal, they couldn't do it. They got the Ravage, they got all the damage, they used their Terrorize, but it doesn't matter. This Ursa is just way too farm to deal with right now. He has Enrage up, he had like a sliver of HP, but he knows as long as he's got that Aegis, he can just go in. He killed the Spectre off, went for more, lost his Aegis, but that's alright. You got the Spectre kill. And 2 more after that.
And now they might get him again. Spectre pops the Blade Mail, but Angel has that Enrage and doesn't care about the return damage when it's all being negated.
Yeah. You know what? I think the previous game I said the Ursa should wait for the second Roshan before it buys a shard. I changed my mind. I think you get the shard so you can secure the second Roshan. Doesn't matter if it drops a shard. You can give it to your teammate. But at 20 minutes, I fully expect Angel to get this shard and be this absolute unkillable beast in this game. Look at his net worth. Holy moly.
It's insane. Like, okay, he had a very good first, 3 or 4 minutes, but then we did have the kind of 2v1 situation where Angel was left alone, and then he just sweeps through the entire jungle, clearing it multiple times with no contest, and he's 12,000 net worth.
Mm-hmm. And he's
on
also
a hero that's
taking
unkillable.
Yeah, he's also taking the farm of Thunder Predator away too, the way that he's moving around the map. Like, they're so restricted with what they can farm. If TP actually decide to go top side, I fully expect Infamous just to smoke right after them. And not only that, Angel is not like just, you know, being this vacuum that just farms only. The way that he's playing is creating a lot of space for his Leshrac and his Invoker as well.
It's also that threat of a kill onto Leo Style, like the fact that he did it. Oh, the Hex on the creep. The fact that he killed Leo Style bottom has definitely got to be that real fear factor for the puck.
Definitely. He's got a Eul's now, so he can kite away from the Ursa.
Yeah, pop it on him when he does Enrage. It looks like it's another smoke time. They've got Ravage, they've got Coil, they want to try and get some use out of these ultis. I do group by their tier 2 mid lane, but Puck doesn't want to join them. Leo Style wants to clear bottom wave. And the rest of them, Phoenix, Willow, they look a little bit lost. They want to smoke, they don't want to smoke, they're gathering up. The 2 supports don't have a home.
They don't have options. They really don't have options in this game at the moment. They need to wait till daytime. They need some more vision. They need Infamous to mess up in some way. But Infamous is not doing it. Look at Invoker and Leshrac. They're not playing offensively. These are the 2 kills that you could possibly get from a Blink Ravage into a Spectre Haunt. You don't want to Ravage a Lion or an Earth Spirit or even the Ursa.
And they're buying items that are going to win them that next team fight. Axel TP's out of MNZ's grasp top. Though we've now got Lesh with Greaves and Hood. Invoker, BKB is it's about 1,000 gold away. But as soon as they hit those items, not only will Ursa be unkillable, but you'll have an Invoker who you can't focus with the Ravage. You can't kill off the Lesh because he's so tanky. And then you're saying, really, the only kills they can get are on the Lion and the Earth Spirit.
Well, Gary, it looks like Infamous, they're building up towards a BKB on the Ursa. That is also very nice against the Ravage. And Spectre wants to finish the Manta before they try to make some kind of plays. But I'm not so sure if she's farming fast enough. You got a Lesh Ursa just plowing through this map.
Where is that Ursa shard?
Yeah, I guess
20 minutes in, come on.
Next roll.
I guess so.
I really think that's a greedier play, to be fair. Like, if you get the shard out, you don't even need the BKB.
Just permanently enraged.
Yep.
Thunder Predator scouted by Axel. And you don't want to ravage that. And a tornado. Kind of disjointing Thunder Predator from this initiation. Bedlam will secure Moose a kill. It just doesn't alleviate any of that real pressure. Like, bottom lane's getting shoved to tier 2, mid lane's still being glyphed and defended by Mariano. There's nothing to be gained objective-wise for Thunder Predator.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Leo
get
Stahl
to tier
still gonna
1.
chip away. Coil up the
Got
lash.
Haunt ready.
Blink
Mount
in
up.
with Frank, and there is the haunt. Mariano.
Dire's middle tower.
Wonderfully done.
This is how you chip away at Infamous, you know, just use one big teamfight spell to get one kill, use another big teamfight spell to get another core. You just do that a few more times and you're back in it. Now, if they could have done that with a Ravage onto this Ursa who doesn't have a shard, then it would have been better, but Angel is playing in a very safe place at the moment, trying to complete this BKB, so they can't do that.
Yeah, now they have the BKB on Invoker. So, probably going to group up and play for this timing, as Roshan, at the very least 2 minutes away.
He's got it in 20 gold on this Ursa.
He falls so quickly with this Battle Fury.
So fast. Absolutely fast.
The Radiant team really relying on the Spectre now. Scardy's queued up, has the Manta.
Don't want to
And
smoke.
very easily.
Instant smoke. Got your timings. Let's go. Sign up a good team right here, Gary.
Dire are scanning.
Hit your timing and play with it. Scanning high ground, they know someone was just there a second ago. It's Frank's Tidehunter. Blink in, the Kraken Shell popping, but the Finger of Death doesn't care about that. Tide dead for 40, and MNZ getting rolled on. The two-man coil onto Ursa and Lesh, holding his Infamous side back a little bit, but Angel's BKB
Ooh,
gets him on
MNZ.
top of the Phoenix, shreds through the Fiery Bird.
He got bashed while he was diving away.
Radiant's
My
structures
goodness.
are fortified.
Forcing a Yules out of the puck as well, thanks to that EMP.
Back up into a controlling position on the map. That being said though, Ursa did use his BKB. When Tide's up, they do have some potential to punish Angel if he decides to play aggressively. But I think Angel's got other plans in mind. He knows what Thunder Predator want to do to him, and he's not going to give it to them.
Yeah, because they didn't even use Supernova, didn't use Ravage. They've got a lot there up their sleeve. And Spectre, what's that Courier doing up there? Yeah, wanting to buy some Ultimate Orbs, I guess. Still farming away, Minos. Miles behind the Ursa, though, as another smoke from Thunder Predator. Scrambling
Yep.
across the map towards the pit.
Haunt in 10. They want to time this perfectly. So Infamous, they might still think that Haunt is on cooldown. You might just get that instant team fight as soon as it's up.
But who's the one that's going to show? I mean, Radiant have one ward out on the map, and that's pretty deep in that top jungle.
Yeah.
They'll see the
Here we go.
mid as the jump is there.
Instant Ravage.
Ravage is huge from Frank. The meteor drop, but a Supernova there.
The egg.
Killing off Axel immediately. The egg is going to land, and Infamous buy back Earth Spirit. They've lost out that Lion. A roll back in as Mariana turns with the help of Angel, battling into Minos. Spectre stunned up. Chain controlled with a roll. Can't move, can't dagger, and the blade mail's on cooldown, so can't do any damage either. Angel beyond godlike, looking towards Frank now. Chase the Tidehunter down with a blink, and these Fury Swipes stacking up. It is a massive fight for Infamous, even with that execution from Thunder Predator.
That looked so good for Thunder Predator. Just blink, Ravage on everybody. Got the Lion first, killed him off. Phoenix drops the egg. But the BKB Invoker, Gary, plus the Ursa just killed it in a matter of half a second. The Spectre and the Puck with the Terrorize try to go onto the left track, but he's way too tanky. They just couldn't bring him down with the greaves and the hood up. And all of a sudden, you're out of gas. Infamous
Yep.
got the Ursa. He never runs out of gas. Just killed everybody.
Radiant's top
Hey, he's
tower
got his
has
shard.
fallen.
Just keeps on going. It honestly
Bear's out of
feels like...
hibernation.
Yeah, he is. It feels like if Spectre's blade mail's on cooldown, she doesn't really do that much.
Yeah, it's really rough right now. Like, it's supposed to be instant kills with the Ravage, with the coil, and get out. But they're not really able to do that against this BKB, really early BKB from the Invoker. Like, he went Vessel into a BKB, right? And then the Leshrac has Greaves, Hood. Now he's bought an Aeon disc. So he can't die.
Have they got a Solar Crest on anyone yet? Doesn't look like it.
Shard
Yeah,
on
Dire
the
team. I
Bottom tower is under attack.
was wondering maybe if Invoker buys one.
It's
He's
on,
got that.
Gary.
What's on?
The Leshak with the shard and the Ursa with the shard. These are the
Oh.
shards. These are the popular shards that we've been seeing lately.
They're pretty fun.
Yeah, they are.
I still consider Ursa's one broken, though. I think that's going to need a few tweaks.
What is this?
I think so.
game of
I
some sort?
would have to completely agree with you. Maybe people haven't really caught on to how good Ursa shard really is, but it looks damn good.
What was it? What was it previously? It was like every 4 hits you would get enrage or something. Every 6 hits of
Yeah,
Fury
it was
swipes?
every 6 hits, and it was not good.
Yeah.
But now it's like you just use your Earth Shock, and you're like, hello, 80% damage reduction, 50% status resist, hello.
Especially when
Every
you
6
blink in
seconds.
Earthshock, yeah. Oh, burning through. MJZ is that KXY Invoker with his BKB. Caught up in a bramble.
That was a supernova. He just right-clicked the Alacrity, BKB.
Easy as you like. And now
So
they don't
Egg's
have...
going to be on cooldown when the Phoenix is alive. So I think they're going to use this as an opportunity to go to the high ground, Gary.
Yeah, why not? Aegis for 3.5 minutes. Angel's Ursa has Abyssal Blade. So if he sees a target, he is going to jump them and eat them. Blade Mail Spectre. Not going to run forward. Just going to try and bait them in, maybe considering the fact that Dire could make the jump. I even glyph that tier 3.
Yep, you
Looks
see
like
what Angel
infest-
did there? He uses Enrage instead of the Earth Shock because he didn't want to displace, like, be in a bad position after the Earth Shock. So he would just remove the Dark Willow's Curse Crown as well. Don't give
Nice
any opportunities.
He's collecting up some neutral items. Quicksilver Amulet. He's got Psychic Headband. Yeah, hand that over to the Lion now.
This Lion is so farmed too. And this is all thanks to the amount of pressure that Ursa has been able to put in this game.
And they've caught the Phoenix top.
Okay. Goodbye. Nice ward.
It really is. I mean, he went to try and de-ward it. But Lion and Ursa were there ready and waiting for him. As down bottom lane, he yules up onto the Earth Spirit, and a TP in from Leo style will allow the bedlam of this Dark Willow to go, but that 2-man Earth Spike, and in comes Leshrac. They've burst through the Earth Spirit now, but will they lose someone in the trade? Moose slipping into the trees. They've spotted him. The Sunstrike now going to give it a little bit more vision for the right clicks to come from the rest of them. And top lane, what's going on there? Angel battling with Minos. They've got a Ravage ready. Aegis and BKB in the hands of the Ursa, but he's completely alone. The rest of his team nowhere to be seen. Angel, he claps in rages. He's got BKB, Blink. What's he going to do? Wait for Aegis to be claimed and then maybe jump away. MNZ, Frank and Moose will surround
Got a
him.
BKB.
Terrorize, Bedlam, throw it out, BKB there. Angel turns and fights and he whacks down the Spectre. Solo kills and continues his streak.
Oh, jeez. Okay, Ursa's about to double up on Spectre.
Right, bugger off. This hero has to be banned every game. Angel, Ursa, not allowed. Illegal move. Do get the Ravage and the Sunray onto that Supernova, but Angel just clicks it down. Bedlam going from the Dark Willow, but stuck inside that Split Earth, and with Amatius coming down. KXY dominating.
Attack.
How is Ursa allowed to, like, 1v4, kill a core, and still keep going into your base?
Radiant's top
I don't know, ask the frog. Sometimes, you know, he takes something real bad and it makes it, like, insanely good. But to be fair, though, he does have 23,000 net worth. And he had a lot of net worth even before the shard.
middle tower.
True.
The shard just kind of helped him become the unkillable beast.
So it's a good player in a good game with a good hero, all adding up together for Angel to have a
Yep.
spectacular, flawless performance here at 13-0-5.
Exactly. Gary, you make it sound like, you know, if a 1k MMR player went into an Immortal game and played Ursa, he would win.
I bet he
No,
would,
he
yeah, easily. What? Super easy.
As much as all the 1k players want to believe that, it's not the case.
Yeah, it's probably not the case. Well, it's definitely a good showing here from Angel. He's got enough money for Skadi nearly. Oh, mid lane, what's that? Finger of Death?
He figured it
I don't know
creep.
I don't know who it hit, but it wasn't Frank, that's for sure. Roll and the Sunstrike connecting, and Tidehunter, he pops his wand, but he's stunned up in the last by
Topping the
Axel.
TP. Yeah, he's topping the TP from coming in. From the puck.
Is that really what happened?
Yeah.
Okay. I genuinely wasn't sure.
Radiant's bottom tower
Well, they will converge onto the bottom tier 3. Mariano is going to pound into that tower. Alacrity for the Invoker. Angel secures the objective. And a second lane of barracks for Infamous.
are under
Looking like it is pretty much over for Thunder Predator with no Ravage for 25.
Radiant's bottom.
They don't have that big teamfight ulti they would need to try and swing it. And look at Axel. He's found yet another opening. He TP's top, he hexes, he stuns, he sets up for the Earth Spirit to roll and kick back. They need some kind of core hero here, though, as Angel is actually elsewhere in the base 1v5ing, or 1v4ing. Spectre, meatballed. And that's going to be the end of Minos in top lane with no buyback available, so Ursa and Leshrac can continue pushing in towards mid.
Well, Gary, it's safe to say that Thunder Predator had no idea how good Ursa was.
Yeah, I think the question has been answered about about that drafting situation where you pick Tide and you let Ursa just be grabbed up. Don't think it'll be happening again because there's Blink, Clap, Abyssal Blade, Leo Style dead yet again, and Thunder Predator still with no buybacks. Just call the GG. They know it's over. Game 1 to Infamous. Nice Sunstrike and Tower. Look at him. He's diving Fountain. Angel doesn't even die. He nearly gave up his flawless game for the kill on the Phoenix there.
Well, Gary, the only way we're not going to get a 3-game series today, or a third one, is if Infamous 2-0 Thunder Predator. And the thought of that is just insane. But it's possible. Like, you can see how Thunder Predator, they were not prepared in terms of draft, what they thought was going to be good. Infamous got